Hello, this is SJ Talks of Life, coming back at you with another video. You're new to that channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, please, and thank you. Going to do the list once again. Part two of my list. If you see my first video that I did on these lists are have been circulating the internet, and people on TikTok have been talking about them. This one is off a YouTuber by the name of Shoemake Way. I got this off of his channel. I figured it'd be better to get it. Um, when I screenshot it from my phone, I'd be shaking, so it's not steady. So I'm gonna go through the list. I think this is fun. This is part two. If you didn't catch the first one, I'm gonna link that first one up to this one. Um, this is part two of the list. These lists that are circulating the internet. Um, and I'm gonna put my little 2 cents in. And this one is men that don't need to be dating. This list here is men that don't need to be dating. Um, Men with toddlers or younger. Yeah, if a man has a toddler, now my age, I definitely wouldn't date a man with children that young. They either better be late teens or they better be grown. Um, yeah. If they have them, if they're toddlers, they may possibly still be involved with the mother of the children. And then you have to ask yourself, okay, well, why is he out here dating if he has a toddler or like a child under the age of 4 or 5? Like, you have to ask yourself, why isn't he with the mother of that child? So yeah, or children, what's going on? Is he knocking up and leaving them, or what's going on? So yeah, I could. Yeah, number one, yeah. Number two, men that live with their mama. Depends on the reason why they're living with their mama. What if they're helping their mother? What if they're helping their mother out? Yeah. Most of the time, yeah, women are not too crazy about men that live with their mother, and when a, if a man lives with his mother, then it might spell out irresponsibility or mama's boy, but it could also be a situation to where he could be helping his mother, and that may be why he's living with her. So I guess that depends on the situation. Number three, men that live with their baby mama. Um, yeah, if they with their baby mama, that's yeah. Why is he trying to date? No brainer. Yeah. Number four, DL man, absolutely. Don't be dating no. Mm-mm, no. If you know that he's on the DL, if you know that he's on the DL, you're a woman and you know that he's on the DL, uh, no, definitely don't date him. Mm-mm. Yeah, that's a no-no. Definitely don't date him. Particularly if you know that he's on the DL, don't date him. Number five, men that don't have a valid driver's license. I'm not sure if you guys can see this list, but bear with me here. Men that don't have a valid driver's license. Yeah, he don't have a license, then uh, uh, how can he take you to your date or whatever? Yeah, that could be an issue. Why he don't have a license. Good question. Um, Cities like New York might depends on where he lives too. A city like New York or LA, where they use a lot of transit. A lot of people in New York don't have cars because the parking is obscenely expensive in New York, and a lot of people in LA, don't may not have cars. So I guess it depends on where he lives. It depends on the city he lives in, I guess. Um, Men that bank with Cash App, yeah, that's why doesn't he have a account at an actual bank? Yeah, what's up with that? He might spell he doesn't know how to manage his finances. Men that sag, yeah, absolutely. Me being a woman of a particular age, I don't know why how these young ladies can go out with these young men that sag. And I've gotten on both of my sons about that. I wouldn't give a man that sagged a second look. If you don't even have the sense enough to pull up your pants, then we ain't got nothing to talk about. And it spells thugs. Whether you want or not, but that's what people will think of you, particularly if you're a black man. Number eight, men that don't take care of their kids. Absolutely. Absolutely. Deadbeat, deadbeat. Men that disrespect women. Yep, he's dysfunctional. He's bitter. Uh, yeah, he definitely don't need to be dating. Men that don't own a suits. Oh, well, what if they're, I don't know, what if they're working construction? What if they're a construction worker or something like that, and the job doesn't require that they wear a suit? I don't know, or I don't know about that one. I don't know. I guess it depends on the person. I don't know about that. I don't know if that said that don't say anything about. I mean, every man should own at least one suit, I guess. That doesn't tell you anything about his personality, his character. I mean, is he gonna be wearing a suit when y'all go out on y'all dates? Most I don't think most men are wearing suits on dates unless you go into a really extremely classy, expensive restaurant. I don't know about number 10. 11, men that live in motels. Yeah, he ain't stable. He ain't stable. That's that screams instability. He might be looking to sack up with you. It, yeah, if you live in a motel, he gonna be looking to come sack up with you. Nope, that's out. He ain't ready. Men that want to hold a couple of dollars until they get paid. Yeah, it speaks volumes. A man shouldn't be asking a woman for no money, especially upon first meeting. That's a huge red flag. If he asks you for money upon first meeting you, that's a huge red flag. Yeah. If you got to ask a woman for a couple of dollars, then yeah, no. You got to get yourself together, man. Men who holes are in tubs. Yeah, yeah. Well, you ain't organized. Maybe not stable. You're messy. You're not disorganized. That could be an issue. Men that can't log into anything without help. Like he lacks intelligence. Yeah, he lacks intelligence. Me myself, I'm attracted to intelligent men. That is one of the things that's pretty high up on the list for me. Yeah, I love an intelligent man. And nowadays, if you're not tech savvy now, with everything, you know, yeah, there's something wrong. Unless he's like, unless he's like over the age of 65, maybe over the age of 60, maybe over the age of 65, or maybe he's in the 70s. He's really, really elderly. A lot of those people that's 70 and up don't know how to do stuff like that. So I mean, unless he's that age, anybody that's younger that don't know how to log into anything, yeah, that's what's wrong with you. What's wrong with you? Men that can tell their mama everything, yeah, that can be an issue. That can spell mama's boy. Um, Yeah, you know, yeah, that could spell mama's boy because if he y'all dating and he go back and tell his mama what's going on between y'all, and she come in and you know some of these mothers are something else, and she come in and put her little 2 cents in. I try to stay out of both of my sons' affairs as much as I possibly can. uh, yeah, that's not good. Men that work for FedEx. I don't agree with that one. My brother happens to work for FedEx. Um, it's a good job. They make decent money. I absolutely see nothing wrong with a man working for FedEx. And Schumike said that too. He said, yeah, there's nothing wrong. It's a job, and I think they get full benefits and the whole 9 yards. So yeah, what's wrong with a man working for FedEx? I would date a guy working for FedEx. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Who said that? It's a stable job. It's the work is steady, and they make decent money. Just like people that deliver for UPS and Amazon. It's the same thing, same difference. Decent jobs. Nothing wrong with that. Men that work for a temp service. If he works for a temp service, that might spell that he's not stable. He jumps from job to job. He's not stable. He hasn't secured a stable job. He's unstable. You want to, as a lady, a woman, you want to date a man that's more stable in his employment. Yeah, that can be an issue. You ain't stable, man. Get yourself stabilized. 18 truck drivers. What's wrong with a truck driver? Um, Truck drivers and then shoemake brought out that point too. That truck drivers sometimes you know um have a high cheating rate. Any man can cheat, but they have lot lizards and things like that out there. I don't know. It depends on the person. It depends on the person. I know on TikTok Live, there be a lot of truck drivers on TikTok Live, and some of them have really interesting conversations and stuff like that. And I always put on there, you stay safe out there and stuff like that. I love TikTok Live, but they have a lot of truck drivers on TikTok Live. Seem like they're pretty interesting. I would say with that one, it depends on the person. It depends on the person. Can't judge all truck drivers the same. 19 grand rising men. Um, back to circle back to truck drivers. If a woman may have a problem with a truck driver, if also could have a problem with a truck driver if she may not be cool with a man being on the road because truck drivers travel a lot and they're always on the road. Me me as far as that, I wouldn't have a problem with it because I'm used to having my space, so I wouldn't have a problem with it. But some women might not be cool with only seeing they man on the weekend or you know. So that could be another issue. So once again it depends on the person and the woman. Them grand rising men. What's that mean? Getting up early in the morning? I'm not sure what that. I can make out what that means. Uh, them WYD men. Oh, what you doing? Uh, what you doing? WYD. That's probably what that stands for. What you doing? Yeah, why you all in my business like that, man? I ain't your wife, you know? I don't like that, you know? No, I dated a guy like that, you know? No, I don't like that. Mm-mm. Why you worried about where I'm at, what I'm doing, and what I'm at all the time? And yeah, mm. You might be controlling later on down the line. Might be a red flag, ladies. Watch out. Um, Men with multiple kids and baby mamas. Yeah, yep. You got too many baby mamas. Too much baggage. I wouldn't want a man with too many baby mamas and multiple children. Yeah, that could be a problem. That can be an issue. Um, yeah, just like they say women are an issue that have too many baby daddies. I mean, yeah, too much. Got too much. I don't know. We don't know how much baby mama drama you got going on, and then you have to ask the question. Okay, well, why you got so many baby mamas? You just going out here and knocking them up and leaving them? What's up with that? It speaks volumes about a man's character. So I told my oldest son, don't get too many baby mamas, man. It speaks volumes about a man's character. Yeah, yeah, volumes. Yeah, that's a problem. Um, Men that bash women on social media. Yep, bitter and damaged. They're bitter and damaged. Bitter and damaged. They absolutely should not be dating. They need to go seek God and go see a therapist. Get yourself together. Work through those traumas that you're dealing with. Go ahead and work through those before you think about getting into a relationship. Because don't no woman want to be dealing with nothing like that. You got a problem. You got an issue when you have to continuously come on social media and constantly bash women. Yeah, you got issues. You got issues. Something ain't right. Something wrong with you. Get help. Get help. 23 men that have load their card to add money to it. Yeah, financial instability, don't know how to manage his money. Yeah. 24 men that don't keep their locks up. That's funny. Yeah. Yeah, that's a hygiene issue. Yeah, that's a hygiene issue. You know, most women want a man that, keeps up on his hygiene unless you dealing with women that don't care. But yeah, men should keep those things up. It speaks volumes about a man's hygiene and everything. And yeah, 25 men that hairline gone, but they keep holding on. Excuse me. Then the hairline gone, but they keep holding on. That's funny. I wouldn't go as far as to say that they shouldn't date. That, yeah. Yeah, I mean, hair loss is just like hair loss is traumatic for women. Yeah, I think it's more traumatic for women because a woman's hair is her beauty. It's definitely more traumatic for us women when we lose our hair. But when men lose their hair, that could be pretty traumatic for. I mean, my oldest son had some hair loss issues, and it was kind of traumatic for him. Yeah. And so that can be traumatic for a man, and he may not want to be ready to let go of the remaining hair that he has on his head. So that I wouldn't go as far as to say that he shouldn't date, that he shouldn't date or something like that. He could be a really nice guy, but just having some issues with us accepting his hair loss. Yeah, it's called being human. Uh, Number 26, men that always talk about what they used to have. I'll call them I had a man. I had a man. I had this. I had that. I had this. I had that. Okay, what do you have now? I had a man. Oh, okay, what okay, that's well and good. Okay, what do you have now? 27 married men, absolutely. That's that should have been number one on the list. Married men ain't got no business out here trying to leave single women alone. Leave married men, leave single women alone. Single women, leave married men alone. The bad news. It's not gonna end well. You date a married man, it's not gonna end well. It's not. You know. Mm-mm. He ain't no good. He ain't no good. He cheating on his wife. He ain't no good. He ain't no good. That speaks volumes about the man's character. 28 men without transportation. Um, Once again, it depends on the city. If he lives in New York, lots of people in New York don't have cars. Yeah, lots of people in that city do mass transportation. It depends. I'm gonna say it depends on the city. Depends on the city on that one. 29 men that are cowboy fans. My son said it was because uh 'cause we went over this list earlier. My son said it was because because they're always losing. I'm not into sports, so I don't really understand that one. My son says because they're always losing all the time. So why shouldn't the man date because he's a Cowboys fan? I don't get number 29. Hit me up in that comment section if you guys. I'm not into sports. I mean, I don't know. Is that reflective of the man's personality? That he supports a losing team? Maybe he's from the same city that that team is from. I don't know. Yeah, 29. I'm a little baffled by 29. But let me know. You seen this list online, or you just now seeing it on my channel, or you go on the Shoemix Way and see it on his channel, or it's circling around the internet, other YouTubers and TikTok. Let me know what your thoughts are, men and ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what your thoughts are about this list. I thought that was fun. This is fun. Okay, just let me know what your thoughts are, and go ahead and subscribe, and share. Go ahead and subscribe, and share. And until the next video, you guys be blessed.